Hello and welcome to Elusive Inscriptions Tarot. This is going to be a general reading for the sign of Taurus for March 2026. This is going to be just a general message. Whatever Spirit wants you to know at this time is what I'm going to pick up on. We are currently in a Mercury retrograde until about March 20th of 2026. If you know anything about Mercury retrogrades, it's a time where communication can be a little bit lacking. Technology can have issues. It's not a time to sign major contracts. Make sure you're reading the fine print of things. But more importantly, the Mercury retrogrades are also about people, things, energies from the past. Now, it doesn't necessarily mean that someone from your past is returning. This could be like, let's say, your ways of thinking, your ways of doing things, the way that you outlook on life, is stuff like that from your past that's no longer serving you in the now. It's asking you to reevaluate, reassess, look these things over so you don't bring them with you into this next year with the year of the fire horse. So that goes on until about March 20th. The biggest thing during these times is to kind of let it go, let it flow, and just write it out. If a feeling comes in about someone from your past or something from your past, or let's say you start getting anxiety like you're used to in the past, it's kind of asking you to feel it and keep on moving. Don't fight it. Just kind of let it come and go as it's meant to during this time is the best way to get through these rough retrograde energies. All right, well, let's get started on your general reading here, Taurus, for March of 2026. Spirit, what general messages do you have for Taurus March 2026? Oh, Lord. I don't know if that just smacked the camera, but that card flew. We have the Emperor. So a lot of you are bossing up at work at this time. A lot of you, maybe you're getting a new job. Maybe you're, I don't know, getting a new home. There's something with the Emperor is your divine masculine. Take it as resonates. It doesn't mean you're a guy. Everyone has masculine and feminine energies within us. I feel like, though, the Emperor is the person who has gone through all of the lessons and learned all the lessons that you're meant to learn when it comes down to the Kings. And that doesn't necessarily mean that you're healed and you're good and you're great. Everyone, I feel like you do healing and you do growth and you learn every day until you die. But the major lessons, you're bossed up. You've gone through it. You bossed up. Like a lot of you could be getting a raise. You could be your own boss. But I feel like a lot of you are just becoming this divine masculine energy of like going after what it is that you want, not being afraid to go after what it is that you want. Things like that. Ooh, sorry. You do have the High Priestess out here. The High Priestess is intuition. So you could be listening to your intuition. Your intuition could be telling you something at this time as well. And then over here, we have the Strength card with the Queen of Swords. Let me move these over so you can actually see these a little bit better. So there could be an air sign around you. It doesn't have to be. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. There's someone around you. Now, I feel like you are having the strength maybe to confront this person. We're going to clarify these, but I almost feel like this Queen of Swords around you is someone who's kind of like the Queen of Swords. Swords energy is all about mental clarity, thinking, talking, things like that. It has to do with intellect, you know. I feel like whoever this person is around you at this time, it's almost like you're having the strength to either talk to them. Yeah, I feel like there's something about talking to this person, but kind of taming yourself to be able to speak to them. Maybe they're mad at you. Maybe they're angry at you. Maybe you think they're angry at you. We'll clarify. There's something with talking to this person, but kind of like having the strength to have a conversation with them. Okay. Let's go back here. What's the Emperor? What do you want to say about this Emperor? Spirit. What about this Emperor here? What do you want to tell me about the Emperor? You have the World. Beautiful energy. Yeah, I feel like a majority of you, like you're just ending cycles, which is great. And you're stepping up into this boss-like energy. Whether, like I said, you are your own boss or you're getting a promotion at work, or if this is just literally you bossing up in your life, you're closing out old cycles. And I feel like you're only giving to people. I don't want to say who necessarily will give back, because you don't give to get. But like you're only giving to situations that make you happy, or people that make you happy, or things that make you happy, things that bring joy into your life, things that are helping you reach the goals that you want to reach. Like you're only giving to situations and people, things that are going to help you boss up in your life, that are helping you. Anything that's hindering you, that's making you feel any kind of stagnation, that is not helping you go through life, I feel like you're ending it. Done. It's not helping me. Cycle closed. Five of Pentacles. Yeah, so I feel like because you maybe have just come through an energy of feeling alone or feeling lack. And I feel like you're closing those cycles out. Anything that makes you feel that way, like I said, you're closing that out so you can boss up in your life. Which is, that's some of the best energy I've seen almost in all these readings. Yeah, I just feel like you're ending anything. People, places, things, friends, family, habits, whatever it is. Anything that's not bringing you positive energy is leaving. You're done. Ah! I dropped my entire deck of cards. Holy shnikes. Okay. What's the High Priestess here, Spirit? You could be seeing 222 a lot. So there's a decision. I feel like that needs your clarity. That needs your attention at this time. There is some kind of a decision that needs your attention at this time. And I feel like it could be a legal situation for some of you. It doesn't have to be, though. For some of you, it feels like a karmic situation. And I feel like this has to do with this Queen of Swords. This could be a relationship. This could be a friendship. There's something that ended with somebody recently in your life. And I feel like it caused a lot of conflict. Like whether you and this person fought. Whether you guys, like I said, this could be a divorce for some of you. It could be a legal situation. It could be you guys went to court about something that happened. Take it as it resonates. Not everyone's going to have the same story. But there is some kind of conflict. And I feel like this decision that needs to be made in this conflict, I feel like it's still weighing quite heavily on your mind. And I feel like it's still a karmic cycle that needs to be closed. Like I feel like it's still, this conflict with this person is still weighing heavily on you. And I don't feel like this cycle has completely closed out. And I feel like your intuition is trying to tell you that. Like this conflict is still weighing heavily on you. I feel like you need to have a conversation with this person. Whoever this person is to you. This person over here, though, I feel like is the same person that's over here. Whether this is like an ex that, like I said, you had a divorce with, somebody you went to court with, a friend that you had a falling out with. It doesn't have to be a legal situation. A friend you had a falling out with. Let's say it's an ex-lover that you guys had a breakup. The reason I say that is because at the bottom of the deck you have the Death card and the Two of Cups. I know you can't see the deck that's sitting over here, and I apologize. But you have the Two of Cups and the Death card. This is some kind of connection, whether this is a romantic friendship, whatever have you, that ended. And it ended painfully. And there was conflict. There was maybe arguing, maybe fighting, maybe just tension. And I feel like your intuition is trying to tell you at this time that this is still a karmic cycle that needs to be closed out. And that could be kind of what you're evaluating during this time of this retrograde energy, is this thing from your past that you went through with this person that still needs to be closed out. This could have happened months ago, years ago, weeks ago, days ago. Whatever this is, I feel like it's still weighing quite heavily on your mind. And I feel like it's causing you to kind of debate whether or not to reach out to this person, just to have a conversation. If this is an ex, I'm not saying you're going to reach out and reconcile with this person. I'm saying to reach out and have a conversation. That's all I'm saying. This to me feels like more of like a closure and a what's the word I'm looking for? Like a completely revitalizing your own energy. Like you still are holding on to something with this person that you need to let go of. You need to have a conversation with this person to find closure for yourself. This isn't so you can reconcile with this person. This isn't so you can say you're right and I'm wrong. I'm not saying that. I'm saying it's a conversation that you should have with this person so you can let go of this karmic stuff from within you. I feel like your intuition is trying to tell you that this is still bothering you. You do not, let me just make this clear. You do not have to reach out to anybody to find closure, okay? Closure comes from within you. However, if you do feel like you need to say something to this person, do it. Now, before I reach out to anybody from my past, I always stop myself and I ask myself this question. What am I trying to accomplish? What is my end goal with reaching out to this person? If it is anything except for my own closure, my own healing, my own letting this go, I do not reach out to them. If you are expecting this person to say they're sorry, if you're expecting this person to be like, you're right, I'm so glad you reached out to me, and be kind to you. If you're expecting a reconciliation, I highly recommend do not reach out to this person until you are not in that energy. Because I'm going to tell you one thing, okay? You might think, I need to have a conversation with this person to find closure, and you're expecting them to be open and receptive and kind and loving towards you. That's not always the case. If somebody is still angry at you and you're like, you know what, I need to have a conversation with them because I need to feel this, I need to heal this within my own heart. I feel like I need to have a conversation with them, and you go towards that person and you decide to have a conversation with them and try to talk to them, and they lash back at you still with this energy, and they try to hurt you, or they try to come at you, or let's say they try to make you feel bad, or they try to start shit again, or let's just say they leave you on red and they don't say 2 words to your ass. You have to be okay with that. Now, I'm not saying sit here and let this person talk garbage to you. You don't have to listen to that crap. You can tell them, hey, listen, I just reached out to try to, find closure and to end this cycle. You don't even have to say, I'm sorry you feel that way. Whatever, just say, you know what? This is done, this is over, and if you have to block them, block them. But if you feel like you need to reach out to this person, you need to get something off your chest for your own healing, do it. But just do not expect them to come back and be all like, oh my gosh, you're right, I'm so sorry, or whatever the case. Or be receptive, even if you did it wrong. Even if you're the one who hurt this person, don't expect them to be like, it's okay, and open and receptive. Do not have expectations when you go in and try to talk to somebody that you have conflict with. Okay? It doesn't mean put up with their crap. If they leave you on red, let it go. If they start trying to argue with you and start shit, tell them, listen, this is all I was reaching out for. And if you have to block them, block them. But if you feel like you have to get something off your chest for you, by God, do it. But do not expect this person to turn around and be like, oh my God, I'm so glad you reached out to me. Thank you so much. Love and light and whatever. Because this person may not be like that. Not everybody is like that. No matter who hurt who, not everybody's going to be like that. Okay? Just don't hold expectations for this person to, Anyway. The biggest thing you can tell yourself with this person is to respond and not react. Calm those emotions. Strength card, right? Tame that beast. If this person comes at you being a total D-bag and is completely being an a-hole, you have to stop yourself from feeling the rise of anger, feeling that emotion, because maybe they want to get a reaction out of you. Maybe they want you to get mad. They want you to feel this way. Like, let's say you hurt this person, right? And you're like, I'm gonna go forward and apologize to find closure. I feel like I need to get an apology off my chest to this person because I hurt them. And you're like, hey, I'm sorry. And this person comes at you with, you should be sorry. You're the one who blah, 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 blah. You have to tame that beast of you that wants to react and go, you know what, F you, because you have to tame that beast. And you have to tame that beast back and be like, listen, I just reached out to get this off my chest. I'm just trying to find closure. No hard feelings, and retreat. Okay? I'm just saying, do not expect this person to come back and being open and receptive to you. But if you feel like you have to get something off your chest, because I feel like your intuition is telling you to get something off of your chest with this person, get it off your chest, but don't expect this person to be so open and receptive to you. Do not hold expectations. This person might read your message, leave you on read, never speak to you again. Cool. You did your part to heal this. If this person still holds resentment against you, who gives a rat's ass? You're healing. Focus on you. Don't focus. You can wish this person all the love and light, all the positivity, hope that you figure your shit out. I wish the best for you, blah, 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 and move on. Don't worry about this person. This person still hates me. Cool. That's their problem. Okay, you said what you had to say. You got off your chest what you need to get off your chest. Let them be them. Let's continue on. I feel like I already said it, but I'm just going to go ahead and clarify the strength in the Queen of Swords out here. Queen of Pentacles. The Ten of Swords. And Page of Swords. Everyone has been getting this Page of Swords. Everybody's been getting this Page of Swords, which is communication. I feel like a lot of people are communicating with people, not just from their past, but there's a lot of healing energy going on. Anyway, besides the point. So, this person, for some of you, okay, this isn't going to resonate for all of you. For some of you, this person may not talk to you. They may not respond back. They might just let this go. For some of you, this person could be an earth sign. Doesn't have to be an earth sign. This could be you. If you're the feminine, take it as it resonates. Like, I feel like you're more of this emperor. But like I said, that's not important. I feel like maybe a lot of you, now some of you, this person may be reactive. Some of you, this person may not even respond to you whatsoever. But I feel like for a majority of you, this person is actually where you think they're going to lash out at you. I feel like a lot of you, they either aren't going to respond or they're not going to necessarily respond negatively. But I don't feel like they're going to respond to you with a full-blown paragraph or a 5-paragraph essay or whatever. Because this person to me is kind of coming off as a Queen of Pentacles. Like I said, they could be an air or an earth sign. So either Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, or Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. They don't have to be. They could be a single mom. They also don't have to be a single mother. This could be a dude for all I know. But with the Ten of Swords out here, this is an ending. This could be a Scorpio. It doesn't have to be a Scorpio because I almost called it the death. And I love this Ten of Swords. The Ten of Swords, if you can see it, this person is literally a corpse. It is literally a death. But in a good way. Because when we have endings, we have new beginnings, right? So I feel like this person has already closed this cycle out with you. This could just be something that you need to get off your chest. So I feel like for a majority of you, either this person just won't respond to you, or they're going to respond open to it. Like, thank you for apologizing. I appreciate it. I wish the best for you too. It's going to be something short and simple for a majority of you. But I feel like this person has already ended this cycle out. Like, they're already done. But regardless of your situation, who this person is, if they're going to be reactive towards you, if they're going to try to come at you, I feel like with the Strength card, you're going to have the strength to speak to this person, to say what you have to say, officially close this cycle out so you can manifest something new. So you can manifest something new. You know? I feel like I said, if this person has already ended things with you and they come back and they're like, hey, thank you for apologizing, no hard feelings, whatever, this person also wants to end this cycle. You know, maybe they're feeling your energy too and they want this to go away and they want this to be over and done with, so they can also manifest something new. Regardless, I see major cycles closing, major glow up energy for you, Taurus. I love the energy in general of it, because I like the fact that you're actually recognizing and listening to your intuition that, hey, something needs to be done here. So you can boss up. I love it. All right, let's finish this reading off with 3 advice cards from the universe. We have the Knight of Cups. We have the 10 of Pentacles. And you have the 9 of Swords. So I feel like your advice here from the universe is, number one, like I said, a majority of you, I feel like, are taking care of yourself financially. And you're taking care of, like, maybe getting a new job, maybe working on your finances, working on your career, maybe buying a house, stuff along that line. With your 10 of Pentacles is like your home, maybe you're moving cities, maybe stuff like that. But I feel like a majority of you, like, this is a time for healing. It's okay to go on dates. It's okay to, like, ask someone out or dabble a little bit into some romance. But I feel like a majority of your message is to focus on yourself, focus on your career, focus on your finances, focus on, you know, if you want to buy a house, if you want to build a family, stuff like that. Like, there's nothing wrong with dating or extending yourself to other people. But I feel like a majority of the message here is not necessarily you're going to find your life partner in March. It's more of, like, taking a time out, being quiet, healing, and focusing on your finances and your home and your family and what it is that you want to actually accomplish with a stable environment for yourself during this month. That is what I have for you, Taurus. Hopefully this reading helped. Hopefully something resonated with you. If it did, please like and subscribe. And I will see you in your April reading. Take care. Bye-bye.